MoKa chat. What's going on, guys? MoKa Barracks here and MoKa Nugget, and today we're gonna start a sort of new series. It's still in the works. It's called MoKa Chat, and no, we did not coordinate this similar clothing. It was just I came over and he was wearing the same shirt, and I was very disappointed in myself for not knowing. Anyway, here we go.
So basically, what this series is gonna be is just gonna be us, members of the MoKa crew, talking about whatever we want to talk about. You know, with just some gameplay in the background. So it's basically gonna be kind of like a really short podcast every episode, just talking about maybe one topic and seeing where that takes us, and maybe if we feel like it, we'll make it longer. And also, MoKa Chat is a temporary name. We don't know if that's going to be the final name, but yeah, that's just what we're going to call it for right now because we can't think of anything else.
So anyway, the topic for today is going to be best next-gen games, and what we mean by next-gen is the current generation now, Xbox One and PS4, and I guess you could sort of include PC, sort of, because that's always in the run. We're first going to be talking about non-exclusive, the ones that are also on the old gen and the current gen now, and then after that we're going to be talking more about next-gen exclusive games for just Xbox One and PS4.
Also, another component of this podcast is that we're going to have gameplay in the background, obviously, because this is like somewhat of a gaming channel, among other things, so it's just going to be something for you guys to watch while we're talking, but it's not going to be the main focus of the video. The reason I backed out of that was because I was lagging a lot. I'm going to try and get into another game, but once we get into another game, we're going to start today's topic, which, like Ebron said, is the best next-gen games.
Anyway, first on the list we have the non-exclusive to next-gen games, which we picked out. We picked out 5, and all of them are really because of their multiplayer experience. We got Unity, Assassin's Creed Unity, even though this game got tons of hate because of all the glitches and all the bugs. You play the game with a bunch of your friends. It's actually a lot more fun than like you think. We played the game countless times with friends. You could customize your character just to fit sort of color scheme that you want. The game's just, the story's pretty good, even though it had a bunch of glitches. If you got over that, then the game was actually pretty fun.
Yeah, you know, I was actually really disappointed that not a lot of people gave this game a chance after it came out and was so glitchy, because I actually picked it up late and started playing it with Barracks and Buck, and we had so much fun doing the heists in that game. They were like incredibly fun. You could customize your character, as Barracks said, and it was just a great multiplayer experience. And obviously a lot of these on the list are going to be multiplayer experience based, because, you know, that's how we like to play our games. You know, we're not all about the single player campaign, but at the same time, Unity did have a very solid single player campaign. I played through it and it kept me invested in it, and it was really fun, and I liked the story a lot.
Okay, second, Call of Duty Black Ops 3. As you can see on the gameplay down there, you already know if you've been following our channel, which only a few of you have been doing. Anyway, Black Ops 3, you know the deal, Call of Duty, one of the best ones in a while. Way better than the Advanced Warfare and Ghosts. Just, it's been so addicting, so fun.
Yeah, like what he said, is just take the best parts of all the good Call of Duty games and put them into one, in my opinion. So as far, it's been a great game to play.
Number 3, Shadow of Mordor.
Shadow of Mordor, I played after, I got it when I first got the console, I think, and I played it. I didn't think much of it at first, and then I got into it, and it was actually just so fun to play. I mean, I got really invested in the characters. The story was amazing. It's just so fun to go around in the open world and kill a bunch of things. And plus, I love the Lord of the Rings series, so it was just...
Who doesn't love Lord of the Rings?
So just checked all the boxes, in my opinion.
Number 4, GTA 5.
If you don't know what GTA 5 is, and if you haven't played it, where have you been? Honestly, this game is like really great game all around. Ebron, you want to talk about it a little bit?
Both the single player and both the multiplayer. It's just amazing. Great story. You can play as 3 different people, as you know. You play the game. The amount of missions you can do is just so much. Even though it can get repetitive at times, it's just really fun.
Yeah, there's so many options. You can never get bored of it, and it's just a great game all around.
5, Destiny. This one is debatable in many cases, and I'm not talking about early Destiny when everyone just trash-talked them so hard for the game that they put out first. After a while, they really like took into consideration all the feedback, and they've developed this game, which now Destiny, the Taken King, and lots of fun.
I never actually got to play Destiny, but I hear that the main complaint in the beginning was that there was no story, and with the DLCs like Taken King, that they really did add in a story per se, and it really just took the game to a whole new level.
Now we're going to be talking about more of the next-gen exclusive games, and at number 6 we got Master Chief Collection for Halo. Even though with all the bugs in the beginning, like, it just takes you, like, just brings back a lot of nostalgia, just brings me back to the early days of Halo. All I got to say. Next game, I didn't really find this game good, but it did get a lot of good rating. It's called Sunset Overdrive. You play as this guy in this like infested city and just attacking out all the monsters and such. I didn't have much fun with it, but maybe I just didn't play it enough to get what everyone said it was, but we'll just put it on because it's one of the next-gen exclusives that everyone was really hyped about. And next we got another one. It's a PS4 exclusive. I forgot what number this is, 7 or 8, I forgot which one. It's called Killzone Shadowfall. That was one of the first games that came out on the PS4, and that really just showed the power that the PS4 can put out, just graphic-wise. It had a decent story, and it was really fun. Really, like, the point of the game was just to enjoy the beauty that the PS4 can, like, put out on the graphics. Next, we got Halo 5, and both of us can't really say much about this because we haven't really been playing Halo 5 much. He hasn't played it at all, but I haven't played. I played a few games at a friend's house. It's another Halo game, and people have been anticipating this game for a couple years, and it's Halo. Every Halo game get pretty good lately, and this really provided a new perspective of Halo in terms of multiplayer with all the new features. Next on the list, we got 9 is Fallout 4. This game has been in anticipation for quite a long time, a couple of years or so. Fallout 3, amazing. Fallout New Vegas, even more amazing. They don't disappoint, and of course with Fallout 4 in 2015, they didn't disappoint again. And I think I'm going to be putting out some Fallout 4 gameplay around December. I haven't really been playing it that much. I just got it. I got it a bit late because I'm focusing on Black Ops 3, but Fallout 4, great game. I'm hearing a lot of great things about it.
I don't know a lot about a lot of these games because I haven't had the chance to really play the next-gen consoles that much. I mean, the real games that really got me into them were Unity and Black Ops 3. I haven't played much other than that, but I'm really looking forward to trying to play more games. Next on the list, we have Witcher 3, which was another highly anticipated game, and when it came out, it was just like, it's one of the most deep games I've heard out there, where there's just so much to do. You can play the game for hours and hours and never see everything and never like try all the features within the game. Graphics wise, it's beautiful, but yeah, it was just a really good game is what I've heard.
I actually have this game, and the first time I played it for about 6 hours straight. It was really good, just a huge world that you can just explore, a lot of missions, a lot of like side missions you can do, a lot of small things you can do. It really like keep yourself busy with it non-stop, and it's a great game. Next, Resogun. This was a game that came out on PSN Plus. It was it's a little short arcade game on PS4, and if you ever got the PS4 early, you've heard of this game. It's a really great game, arcade game. Highly recommend it to anyone who enjoys those little cute arcade games and just want to have fun. Next on the list, Metal Gear Solid 5, another great RPG, another like great open world game. This year has really been the year of giant open world. Developers have really been pushing out the strength in putting out open world games, and I think that's why this year has just really been like a test for how strong these consoles are.
So with that concludes our best games so far of the next gen consoles, and so now we're gonna move on to games we're looking forward to, which is more or less just one, and then games that were a complete bust or that we were just disappointed in when they came out and when we actually got our hands on them.
So the best game, like the game we're looking like forward to most, like the most anticipated game we've been waiting for, it doesn't even have a release date yet, is Kingdom Hearts 3. Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 were just huge like parts of my life back in like parts of my childhood. For games that were busts, we got 6 that really stick out to us. One was Battlefront. You know, with the new Star Wars movie coming out, like you really expect them to make a great Star Wars game right before it, just to build it up more, just to build up the fan base. And they really, EA and DICE really blew with this one. They really just made it without any campaign, no single player. I played the beta, it was alright. I did have fun, but it wasn't like something I really wanted to get, even though Battlefront 1 and 2 were just huge in my childhood.
The biggest upset for me with that one was that basically what they put out was just a reskin version of Battlefield, their really popular series that they have. I just felt like they put in no effort, and they didn't really stay true to the Battlefront franchise. So that was really sad for me, because I enjoyed the games as well.
Next, Battlefield Hardline. $60 for just a Battlefield 4 reskin. Like, really? Another game is Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5. This game, just horrible reviews. Saw the gameplay, saw the graphics. Terrible. They just need to recreate another Skate 3, and then everyone will be fine with that. Next one, Elder Scrolls Online. Everyone thought Elder Scrolls was going to be just like an online Skyrim. Obviously it was not. Just they tried to be another like World of Warcraft. Didn't work out. And then early Destiny. In its early stages, it was just not good. The developers, Bungie had no idea what they were doing. They weren't listening to people. There's a bunch of stories on the internet about what happened, like the situation with Bungie and why it turned out to be like not the game that everyone was looking forward to or everyone was hyping up about. And then the last one on the list was, this one hit me really hard, The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I'm a huge Spider-Man fan, and to have such a terrible Spider-Man game after like a bunch of great Spider-Man games on like PS2, PS3, like it just really hurt to have a really terrible like Spider-Man game on the next gen. I was really looking forward to it. And that concludes our best next gen games list. Hope you enjoyed just us sitting down and talking to the camera about any topic of the day. And the next week's topic will obviously be different.
I think that's gonna do it for us, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to this channel if you like it. Check out both of our channels in the description.
Right here.
And maybe on our faces if Gibran is not lazy. But yeah, that's gonna do it for us, and we'll see you all later.